Your mind is your most powerful tool, yet it can often feel like your greatest enemy. The thoughts we carry shape the reality we live in. But what if I told you you have the power to control it, to free yourself from its chaos? My friends, let me tell you a story, a simple tale, but one that reveals a profound truth about the mind. A young man once came to me frustrated and restless. "Master," he said, "my mind is like a wild horse, always running in every direction. How can I tame it?" I smiled and offered him a cup of tea. As I poured, I kept pouring until the cup overflowed. The young man exclaimed, "Stop! The cup is full. It cannot hold more." I looked at him and said, "Your mind is like this cup, overflowing with worries, distractions, and desires. To control it, you must first empty it." He stared at the cup, realizing the truth in my words. Our minds are constantly filled with thoughts, regrets from the past, anxieties about the future, endless chatter. To control your mind, you must learn to quiet it. Begin with your breath. The breath is your anchor, a tool always with you. Focus on it, and you'll find the storm inside you begins to settle. Think of your mind like this river. If you throw in a stone, the ripples will disturb the surface, but left alone, it returns to stillness. When we react to every thought, we are like someone throwing stones into the water. But if we observe without judgment, the mind finds its natural calm. Awareness is the key. When a thought arises, instead of clinging to it or pushing it away, acknowledge it and let it pass, just like the water flows around the stone. This is mindfulness, not fighting the mind, but understanding it. Discipline is also essential. The mind is like a muscle. It grows stronger with practice. Start small, spend 5 minutes each day in silence. Close your eyes, focus on your breath, and let thoughts come and go without judgment. Over time, this practice will grow, and so will your control over the mind. The young man returned weeks later. "Master," he said, "I've practiced what you taught me. My mind is still not perfect, but it no longer controls me." And that, my friends, is the secret. The goal is not to silence the mind completely, but to understand it, to guide it, to make it your ally rather than your master. So I ask you, how will you start taming your wild horse today? Remember, the journey to controlling your mind is not about perfection. It's about progress, one breath at a time. If this story spoke to you, share it with someone who needs a moment of calm. Let us know in the comments. What steps will you take to quiet your mind? And if you'd like more stories and lessons, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me on this journey of mindfulness.